Apparently there's been a noise reduction plugin in the free version of DaVinci Resolve. I decided to test it out to see how good it works, but also I wanted to compare it head to head with the paid version's denoiser to see if it's just as good, if not better. The one thing you must know about this is you have to do it in the Fusion page. You can't do this in the color page. So if you do plan to color grade this clip, I do suggest putting it in its own pre-composition, because if you're just going into Fusion, you won't be able to see the edits that you've made on the color page. If you know a workaround for this, let me know in the comments, please. So now that we have our clip ready, we're going to right click and click open in Fusion page. And from here, we're going to hit Shift Spacebar and we'll search for remove noise. There are two versions of noise reduction you're going to see. One of them is the paid version, but we're going to be using obviously the free version. One thing I suggest doing is to zoom in on a spot of the image that has a lot of noise. So you can do this by just using your scroll wheel. You can scroll in, or you can click up here and select a certain percentage to zoom in on. And if you have a mouse with a scroll wheel, you can click and drag it around just to reposition your clip. Once everything's placed to where you can see it easily, we're going to change our color channel into the red channel. Now adjust the red softness. This will just blur what's in the red channel. After that, bring up the detail in the red to sharpen it back up. Once you've done that, just repeat it for the green and blue channel. After that, we'll go back into our regular full colored image and click on chroma. This is essentially the same exact process, but we're just changing the luma and chroma values. After all that, we've denoised the image, but honestly, it was more like just blurring it and then resharpening it. So let's see how it actually compares to the original shot. And with the studio version of denoising, there's two ways to do it. There's temporal and spatial or spatial. Don't know how to pronounce that word, but I did that on two separate nodes. So I did temporal and spatial on the other node. I did this because it will actually speed up the computer instead of doing it all on one node. Obviously you get what you pay for, so the paid version is going to look a lot cleaner, but honestly this free version isn't too bad, especially if you're working with a clip that doesn't have a lot of noise dancing around. I think you can get away with cleaning up most of it.